Okay, because I have a 2-year-old, I have to stop every once in a while because she only stays entertained for so long, and then I have to, you know, try something else. But so coming back to this relationship or situation, which God is, clearly revealing in this tower here, that it's devilish energy and that it's causing chaos in our lives. God's saying, with the card of coming back, this is leaving things behind and walking away, but coming back, God is reconfirming again here that God is saying no. Like, it's not, God is not approving of it. This is the hand of God literally giving you the thumbs down, saying, like, this is not anything worth investing into. And right here, we have looking at what we have sown and reaped in the situation, and it has caused sleepless nights. It has caused, inner turmoil, inner conflict. So, you know, we have struggled emotionally. And so we have to, again, we have to, follow our inner guidance, which again, you know, this may also for some people be a permanent situation, a permanent ending, but for others, this could just be, a temporary separation, in order for the growth of both and coming back together at some point. Um, but it could also be, you know, a new beginning in a situation to where you guys both come to the end of petty behavior. So, like, it could also mean in a business or a relationship that you guys transform and become different people. You become transformed in a way that you're able to lay down. It's crazy how it came out. You're able to lay down your burdens, come to some knowledge of the truth in order for you guys to both be able to independently, have to settle your baggage. In order for people to come together on the right terms, you have to be able to settle your baggage and lay down your burdens and be able to see the truth for what it really is. And both parties have to be able to cooperate in the situation. But, the thing about this is just that, after it's all said and done, in order for, a cycle to keep going, there has to be a healthy attraction there. There has to be, both parties laying down their burdens and laying down their baggage and facing some truths within themselves, in order to see where the connection has gone wrong and be able to meet eye to eye. And the thing about this devilish energy here is, the devil represents every spiritual negative thing, which one of the biggest things is ego. Ego gets in the way. It creates a toxicity. It, creates competition within relationships, and it causes people not to see their flaws and their faults in order for changes to take place. And both parties have to be willing to, come to terms within themselves before they can come together and see eye to eye. So sometimes you have one side of the party that is, healthy and healed because they've been doing the spiritual work. And then on the other side, you have, the other party that has ignored all of the healing work that is needed to be done. And because it's not easy to face, realizations and truths within yourself in order to be able to heal. That is not an easy thing to do. So, the unfortunate truth is not everyone is willing to do that work. And that is what people who are healed and who have been doing the healing work have to understand, is that if you have healed but you're re-exposing yourself to someone who is unhealed, it becomes toxic to your well-being. You become tied and bound to this devil energy that is toxic. And so, the person that you're trying to be, it doesn't just have to be a person. It could be a job. It could be even a job that can't take you from the level that you're on to the next level. I mean, if you've already grown in so many ways, you just outgrow situations to where it's time to move on. It's time to level up. If not, you're going to be bound. And the only way, is like, again, this tower energy is coming in to bring justice and clarity to the fact that you need to lay these burdens down and cut the lies, cut them down to the truth, and become real with yourself in order to step out of this Nine of Swords energy. I mean, literal turmoil, confusion, a lack of understanding. And you're literally getting, the permission from the universe to make your own decisions. Again, God is showing that really, there's nothing going to become of the situation. This is not a new opportunity. This is closing out old cycles with people's situations that ultimately are not serving your highest good. It's affecting your well-being. It's putting you in a place of despair, feeling the need to protect yourself. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse here is a lack of collaboration. The Sun is coming in order to give you new opportunities, to give you your wish fulfillment. God, I believe, is advising us not to take action, but to step in a new direction, away from the need to protect ourselves, because we have been in defensive energy because of the fact that we have been waiting on communication that's not coming in, and it's led to a lack of healing. In order to gain this Nine of Cups here, we have to, walk away and leave people and places and situations out in the cold. Like, literally close the door. You have to just close the door and walk away. But again, this takes contemplation. It takes contemplation. You have to rest, contemplate, gain healing. But at the end of the day, stop it. But at the end of the day, you have to, consult with God and make sure that you're making the right decision before you step forward. This is resting, thinking, meditating, and this is the High Priestess being spiritual, looking at every side before making a decision.